Hi everyone, my name is Angela from Angela Stitches and welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'll be showing you all of my finishes that I have so far in 2020. I started bullet journaling this year and I've been writing journals every day, but I've also recorded all of the projects that I've worked on and finished. So I wrote down the things that I worked on each month and also the things that I finished and started. So everything that helps me to track my cross-stitching projects. So I went through each month and pulled out everything that I finished. So these are all of the finishes, and then I also have a bunch of my ornaments that I finished this year. So I'm gonna show you those. So I think I'll start with these, and these aren't in any particular order. I had them in order that I finished, but now it got all out of order because I was looking for things. And yeah, so this isn't in the order that I finished. But I want to show you this one first because this isn't exactly a full finished piece, but I was considering each part as a finish. And also this will be finished by end of this year. So this is my Linen and Threads Mystery Cell 2020, and this is on a 32 count. And I'm stitching with Valdani number 12, 1/2. And right now I'm waiting for November and December's part. So I have 2 empty spaces here left, so November and then down here December, or November, December, either way. So yeah, this was a really fun project to work on, and I'm not really sure if I'm gonna do the next year's yet, but I want to see the first part and then decide. So I'm just gonna go in order that I have here. So this is a freebie by Primitive Hare, I think, and it's called Love Never Fails, and I started doing one of these every year since 2018, so this is my second one, but I'm gonna do one for this year too. So this was for last year, but I finished it this year, and I just used one of my favorite fabric and floss from that year, if I have any left, and this is a Zweigart fabric called Forest Green, I think, and it's a 32 count linen, and I just stitched with leftover Krennic from my Wonderland project. And I also did one for 2018, but not yet for 2020. So I'm going to plan that pretty soon, and maybe I'll try to finish them into small ornaments once I get 2020 done. So yeah, and this is a freebie, so I'll have the link to it in the description box. I'll have all the links in the description box for the ones that I can't find. And then this is called Winter into Spring by The Drawn Thread, and I got the chart and everything for this as a kit, and I found it at Salvation Army thrift store in Indiana, and I still need to do the initials here, but everything was in the bag that I got, this fabric and the beads and the specialty flosses. So yeah, super pretty, and it had a lot of specialty stitches that I've never done before, and that was super fun. And then, oh, this is a lavender and lace free chart, and it's one of their small angel designs, and this chart comes with one angel but 3 different color options. So I did all 3 of them, and then I gave them different hair colors and different skin colors because those were all charted the same, and I wanted to change that to represent different ethnicities. And I've also added some memory threads for the bow instead of backstitching them. And this is on a 32 count opalescent natural raw linen. And then this is a Passione Ricamo design, and it's called Blonde Beauty Cameo. And I forgot the name of this fabric, but it was in one of the stitchy boxes that I got a couple of years ago. But I know this is a 36 count, I think. And then there's a companion piece to this one, and it's in a blue colorway with a brunette. So I'm planning on getting that pattern too. It's available in their website as a PDF chart. So yeah, so that I can finish these into ornaments at the same time, but I didn't get the chart yet, so that's that. And then this is my only Mirabilia finish this year, but this is English Roses, and it's one of the smaller Mirabilias, and this is really pretty with the ribbon embroidery roses. I've never done those before, so this was really fun to work on. But I did run out of the lighter ribbon, so I did these all in the darker color. It was supposed to be like this one, but I ran out, but I don't really mind that. It was supposed to look like this. But yeah, I really love this. I think this is one of my favorites, and I really love Mirabilias, but I didn't get to work on them a lot this year, so maybe next year I'll try to work more on Mirabilias and maybe start a bunch of them. So yeah, super pretty. And then, oh, this is another Lavender and Lace Angel, and I was going to finish this into an ornament last month, but I didn't get to it. But I will pretty soon. I'm going to turn it into a round ornament with some decorative elements on top. But yeah, I have more angels that I want to start, so you'll be seeing more of these in my future videos. And this is a recent finish. I just finished it this month, and this is a Prairie Schooler design, and this was the autumn one. But I think I finished this in 2 days. It was a real quick stitch. I converted everything to coloring cotton, and this is on a 32 count Swagard fabric called Dirty, and I'm planning on turning this into an ornament as well. And these, I'll just go through them real quick because I talk about this quite often in my videos. So these are the Bride's Tree Ornaments by Brooke's Books, and I finished 11 of them so far, so I only have one left to finish. And these were all started in May for Mania, and I've actually got 6 of them finished during Mania this May, and then every month starting from June or July, I've been working on them every month to finish one every month. So right now I have the last one left to finish, and then I'll fully finish them into ornaments in December. I have the finishing fabrics for all 12 of them, but I still need to get something for the hanger and a bow. And yeah, these were all stitched on the same fabric. It's a Zygarde fabric, but it's a printed fabric, so it's just plain on the other side. And it's a 40 count, so I stitched 1/2 with color and cotton, and I did the conversion myself, but I kept the same beads, but in a smaller size so that it looks better on 40 count. So yeah, I'm super excited to fully finish them into ornaments. So I'm going to show you all of my fully finished ornaments now. So I'll start with these. So these are Brooke's Books Angels, and so far I have 4 fully finished. So this is Cross Stitch Angel, and then Christmas Star Angel, and then Evergreen Angel. And I'm working on more of them, but these are the ones that are finished so far. But I started all of these during Mania one year, I think in 2017, but I'm slowly working on them to finish everything that I started that year. So right now I'm working on Mrs. Claus, Snow Angel, and then there's one more, but I can't remember right now. But yeah, I'm working on 3 of them right now, and then I also have Fairy Godmother. And this is a little different because this one has a long fringe with all sorts of different ribbons and laces on the bottom. And I did a video showing how I finished all of these, so you can watch those if you want to, if you want to see like the step by step. But this is what it looks like on the back. I finished them with color coordinating felts. It's a pretty simple finish, and I just followed the directions that came with the chart, and some of them were kind of complicated, but well, this cat here, I charted this myself because I'm more of a cat person than a dog person, so I charted that myself. And then yeah, but these are the ones that I have finished so far. But right now I'm working on more of them, like I said earlier, and I recently placed my order on 123 Stitch for some of the missing things like Krennic and ribbon for Mrs. Claus and Snow Angel, and then, oh yeah, Mistletoe, that was the last one. So once I get those, I'll start finishing them as well. And then this is another Brooke's Books, but I forgot the name of this chart, but it was in one of the magazines that I got, and this is one of my favorite ornaments with this fringe on the bottom, and because of the overall shape. And I used some of the pearls that I had and also a heart bead. And then and the back looks like this. So I think it's super cute. And then this is another Lavender and Lace Angel, and this is a large ornament, but I really like this one. I attached some pins with pearls on it and made the hanger with gold memory threads. And I have finishing videos of these as well, so if you want to check that out, I'll have the link in the description box below to these videos. And I guess I'll show you the other angel that I have first. So this is another Lavender and Lace Angel, and with this one I added a little pocket here. So that's a little different from my other ornaments, and it was a little bit of a challenge for me to do because I never done that before, but I really like the result. I think I'm really happy with it. And then this is a Halloween ornament, and this is a Prairie Schooler design. It was in the When Witches Go Raiding chart because there's 2 designs in that chart that you can stitch, and this was the smaller one. And I think my favorite part is the back because I didn't have enough to fully back this ornament with this black fabric, so I added some lace and used the same linen that I used for this. So yeah, I really like the star button as well that I got from a subscriber. And I actually used a lot of things that I got from the subscriber and a lot of these ornaments. So everything from fabrics, buttons, trims, beads are from her, which I'm super grateful for. And then this is my only Barbara Anna designs, and I actually want to get more of theirs, but this is called Witch Cat, and this was really fun to work on too. But I did struggle a little bit with this trim, but I think it looks really good. And the back looks like this, a very simple finish, but I think it looks really cute. And oh, this is another Brooks Books, and this is a freebie on our website, and I did Mrs. or Mr. Claus, and I finally finished Mrs. Claus this year and fully finished the ornament. And I tried finishing it exactly like Mr. Claus, but this was a little bigger in size, but other than that, I'm really happy with it. And this is also a freebie by The Drawn Thread, and it's called First No. And I really love the chenilles. So it's two different type of chenille, one for the hanger and one for the edge of the ornaments, and the back looks like this. And I sewed one of the snowflakes buttons that I had, and I think that was a really nice touch. But the chenille that I used for the edge had this natural twist to it, so I didn't have to do that myself. So yeah, but I really like that look. And oh, I have another Halloween. So this was in a Halloween box by Color and Cotton, and this is called Creeping It Round by Heart and Hand Designs. And I stitched on the fabric that came with it, and also with the Color and Cotton. But for the white, I used Glow in the Dark Floss by DMC, and added a very long bow at the bottom. And this backing fabric is the same one that I used for this one. But I think this is really cute. I really like this one. So I got to finish 3 ornaments with this same finishing fabric, and I think it was a finishing fabric that came in one of the Halloween boxes by Color and Cotton. But this is called Oliver by Stacey Nash, and this is my first pillow ornament for this year, and it's not perfect, but I think it's still cute. And I really like the suede ribbon that I used for the bow. And this is another pillow ornament, and it's called Sweet Sentiments by Scattered Seed Samplers. I was going to do a flat ornament, but I think this looks a lot better, and I think it goes really well with this design. And I added some extra charms, and I love the backing fabric. And I also added the same ribbon for the hanger. I only had a little bit left after Oliver, but just enough, so I used that for the hanger and the bow. And these last 3 are my own designs. So this is called Witch's Cauldron. I made this for October this year. I wanted to do a whole cauldron, but I thought it would be too boring to stitch the other bottom half. So instead of doing that, I used these ribbons instead. So I have this lace and then this black shiny ribbon. And I like the contrast between the really bright colors of the steam from the cauldron and the black and gray of the fabric and the ribbons. And for the hanger, I used these black lace that I had and a very simple back finish. And then this is a fall design called Fall is Coming, and I did mine on a 40 count, so it's really tiny. And I think my favorite part is this bead here because it has all of the colors that I use for the color changing leaves. And I think it's like an agate stone, but yeah, so green, orange, and brown. And then on the bottom, I found this lace that looked like brown leaves, so I added those, and the back is just another simple gridded fabric. So last one, so this is called Pumpkin Cat, and it's an image of a black cat in a pumpkin patch tree, or a pumpkin tree patch, and there's a full moon underneath here. And I really like this one too because it was based on my childhood, kind of, and then the back has, so these 3 are the same fabric but in a different color. I got a whole set of them and it turned out to be very useful. But yeah, so those are all of the things that I finished so far this year. I hope this wasn't too boring. I had a lot of fun just taking everything out and looking back at what I worked on this year. And I feel like I got a lot of FFOs this year. So I'm actually really happy about that. And I'll probably do another video at the end of the year to show you more finishes because I think I might finish, or I might be doing a lot of finishing in November and December. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. Let me know if you have any questions about anything in this video, if I wasn't clear enough about anything. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.